What is up, everyone? StonePost34 bringing you Q&A. This is probably, this is the most fun I have making videos. Trying to remember all the stories from growing up takes a while, and I missed that cap. What an idiot. This video is actually pretty funny. This is from about a week ago. We decided to do a challenge. Double-double is what we called it. And, March Madness, you get a double-double. So we're trying to get double-digit kills and double-digit cap and defends, and just run around and cap like crazy. So that's what the gameplay is. It's kind of fun, and I'm thinking about doing the challenge series again. Let me know if you like that. I did it on Black Ops, where we would do shotgun only search and destroy. We do 4-minute ground war TDMs, just different things like that, or 3-minute regular TDMs. So if you want to see that, let me know. We like doing it. So the Q&A came from a comment left on a video, and you can read it right here. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but basically, Ali glitching PS3. If your PS3 glitches, we may have the same PS3, because mine does it all the time, especially on this game. But basically, he bought his ex-girlfriend a gift, and now she won't even talk to him. And then I'll answer that question, and then the next is, he's like, do you have any pickup lines that work with the ladies? And I'll get to that too. So let's answer the first part. My advice to anybody watching this, anybody listening, if you break up with a girl, even if you've never dated her and you're trying to date her, do not buy her gift. Buy her lunch, buy her dinner, buy her movie ticket or something, but go with her. Do not buy something and just give it to her unsolicited. It's a little awkward. I mean, because I know it's not probably your intention, but the realistic part of it is there's a feeling by the girl that she owes you something now. And I'm not saying sexual or anything like that, but so it adds awkwardness to it. So that's probably why she's not talking to you, is because, one, she probably doesn't want to lead you on. Two, you kind of introduced materialism into it. And women typically are not, I mean, some women are. Not many of the women I've been around are materialistic and don't want to be associated with that. So if she did start talking to you again, it would make it look like, well, I just like your gifts. And I don't think she does. So that's my advice. And anyway, let's move on to pickup lines. Are there pickup lines that work? There may be. I don't know. I've never used one. I really have never used one, but I'm going to give you several tips, advices. And someone made a comment when I put the video up, had the picture of Blanca and I. They're like, dude, you were a baller when I was younger. And thank you for saying that. Young Stone Post was, not a bad-looking guy. So anyway, do not have pickup lines. Here's first piece of advice. And I tell my kids this too. Be a good listener. Everybody loves a good listener. If you want to attract a person, and this is a proven scientific fact, if you want to attract a person to you, you need to make great eye contact and be a good listener, because they feel attracted to you if they are allowed to talk. And it is true. It's proven fact. So I always try to keep good eye contact, laugh, be fully involved in whatever they're saying, ask questions, but do not command the conversation. And it's true. And I tell my girls, we'll be watching a show or something, or the news comes on, and I don't know what happened, and my daughter will interrupt me, Daddy, what happened? I said, I'll say, you will learn a lot more in life by listening than by telling. And it's true. You will be a more attractive person and have people attracted to you by listening and not telling them about yourselves. So that's my first bit of advice. It's not a pickup line, but it works in work environments, it works in dating environments. If you want people to be attracted to you, let them talk. And they, may want to talk, let you talk too, but give them the first opportunity. Secondly, in fact, my wife tells this story to this day. Be funny. Be charismatic. Be funny. Be witty, I guess. And she tells a story. We met through a mutual friend, and she called her dad the next day and just said, hey, I just got back in town and had a great time, and I met a guy. And her dad, still jokingly, says, I just kind of blew it off, like, whatever, she met a guy. And he kept talking, and she goes, no, Dad, I met a guy. And she goes, oh, okay, well, what's he like? And the first thing she said is, he's really funny. And my wife says to this day, the main reason she was attracted to me may have been my looks. I don't know. Was that I was funny and that I made her laugh and I made her feel good. So I would say try to be funny. Don't be a stooge. Don't be an idiot. Don't, bring whoopee cushions to school and junk like that. But be funny. And to be truly funny, and this is that's second part of this, to be truly funny, you have to make fun of yourself. You can't make fun of other people. That's not being funny. That's being a jerk. So definitely, if you want to be funny, make fun of yourself first. And I'm not saying you just have to be an idiot, but anyway, maybe the last piece of advice, I may expound on one of these yet, but I would definitely say, I think about all the girls that I had serious relationships with. Yes, there were the casual ones, and those, I guess what I want to say, well, I guess it did work. Which is horrible to say. I was going to say, take baby steps. But there's been a few relationships I had, but they didn't last. I'll tell you that. And they were never built to last. If you want a relationship that's built to last, take baby steps. Baby steps. And don't push things. Don't push a girl into a corner. Don't don't insinuate things or expect things, perhaps, that she may not be expecting. And this guy's camping around the corner and just, I'm like, what are you doing? But expectations. Lower your expectations, perhaps, but do not expect, to get the third base on the second date. No. I mean, you have to give women their space and let them feel like they're in control, perhaps. That might be a good way to put it. Because I've had a few casual relationships, and I've talked about them on my videos. If you haven't seen them, just scroll down. I think I did one a week or two ago. But the thing is, I did say, hey, let's just go have sex at my office, and it worked. But that was the only time. So if you're looking for something a little bit more deeper than that, definitely take baby steps and let her feel like she's in control. So if you're trying to get your girlfriend back, this is the last piece of advice, and I said this in another video, probably the best way to do it, and it sounds horrible and it sounds like gamesmanship, but definitely find another girl. You don't have to date her, but do things. Show that you are attractive to other women, and it's worked for me in the past. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have Q&A, send them to me or leave a comment, and I appreciate you guys. Take care as always. This is StonePost 34.